think so. RV Debs here. It's Friday night. So let me open up another window and get this thing all situated. Trying to back up my camera a little bit. There. Is that better? Okay. So let me open the window up so I can see you. Hi, Linda. First one in tonight. Yay. Okay, I'm just trying to... Oh, that was a terrible picture I took. I am on a brand new phone. So... Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Donna. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I just got my new phone. Hi, April. Yeah, you guys. So this is the first time using the new phone. It's S21. Hello, John. I'm good tonight. Fine, thank you. Yeah. Picture's clear, good. I'm getting used to it. And it's like you have to sort of sign into everything, But I'm doing it. Yippee. Hi, Babu. Thank you. I was into red because I was wearing red. I thought, I'm doing red. Hi, Kimberly. Oh, it's nice to see everyone. Hi, Tapestry Tart. Bueno. It's bright. I don't have a lot of eye makeup on. A little. Joan. I'm so glad to see you guys. Hi, Cindy. How's things in Florida, Joan? Is it real hot and humid? Or are you still mild? The video looks good? Good, because this is a whole new camera. And one thing it's got is a director's, not right now, but you can like do video and you can, I'm thinking I can actually do a video and have me talking on one side, like when I'm driving. I'm not sure yet. It does a lot. Thank you. Oh, Kimberly, really? I had my hair in a ponytail all day. I took it down and to rest my brain. It starts to hurt. Okay, Marilyn. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, Babu. Nice and bright. Yay. 94 in Florida. And we've had nothing but rain. As a matter of fact, it could rain any minute. It rained really hard for a little while. I took a video of it. But now it's clouding up again. This is our rainy season. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Colette. And hello, Greg's Travels. Hi, Timothy. Nice to see all of you coming in. Thank you. That's very cool of you. So it's Friday night. I don't really have a lot planned this weekend. I do have a friend coming. Amanda, who is in here a lot, she's coming to visit me, so I'm looking forward to that. Hello, Martha. Only 48 in Michigan. Yeah, we've had, this was a cooler day. I think it was about 70s. We got up to like 90 something, and then the rains came and it got cool, which is good. Outdoor wedding for you guys this weekend, and that's in Michigan. Well, it's better than being really hot. Largo weather is wonderful. I lived in Largo so many years. Timothy, it's 39 degrees Burr in Buffalo. That's about right. Actually, to be really honest, I don't mind the 39 to, about 85. After 85, I don't want to be outside anymore. Nebraska. Oh, Nebraska. Yeah, that would be colder too. I thought I mixed you up with Michigan. Sorry. So I got my new phone, which is kind of weird to get used to, but it's really nice. I'll have to show it. I can't really show it to you if I use it. So, I'll take a picture of it though. Yeah, I like mild weather, but I mean, I don't really mind where I have to wear socks and shoes and long sleeves. New Hampshire, raining too, huh? Yeah, we've got, well, tonight it's kind of like funny because it's actually sunny right this minute. The sun's gonna go down, and but if I look out that window, it's gray clouds coming in. So it's just weird weather. We have the, I think that I've lived a lot of, well, I haven't lived a lot of places, but I lived, in Buffalo. I know I'm not, when I was a kid, I really don't think I could handle that cold of winter, but I do like a little cold winter, and I like the change of seasons that Texas has, but it's very extreme. I mean, it's either really, really hot, like so hot, or it's really, really freezing, or it's raining so hard that you got to worry about, being blown away, or the hail comes. It's a crazy place. And then tomorrow could be bright and sunny, and it could rain all night. Yeah, it's not. We've had thunder earlier today. We had a nice downpour, and then it went away. So that's what happened today. Nothing much. New phone. I did get my. I know this is a crazy thing. I haven't opened it yet. When I go to in October, I'm gonna go camping, basically, in a yurt at the Lollapalooza, which is in Abilene State Park. And that's October 21 to the 24th. If anybody's interested and nearby, I'd love to see you guys visit and meet me. Anyway, this is a little bag. I have to open it. It's a female uriner, whatever. What do you call those? A urinal for a female. You gotta have that. I mean, there's bathrooms and stuff at the place, but the yurt doesn't have one. Comes kind of nice. It's all packaged lovely. Do you guys want me to open it up and show you, or do you want me to leave it alone? I'll let you guys decide, because it's not something I have to show. Oh, I miss you, Joan. I miss all my friends. The ones, when I got to Florida, I got to spend a lot of time. Not a lot, but quite a bit of time with Joan. Love her. So special. And I wish that we could get together. One says leave it. The other one says show it. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need to show it. You can imagine. So, anyway, yeah, new phone. Weird. It's weird. We can Google it. Allison wants to see it. Okay, I'll do a quickie. I have not opened it, but I saw it on Amazon, so it's pretty self. Let's see how to get this. So it comes in. Hey, this is important. When you get older, especially, I don't know about anybody else, but I have to go to the bathroom. I need to pee really quick. Like, I can't wait to find a toilet, like, in the middle of the night. So this is called a female urination device. Comes in a bag. I got the idea about it. Hi, Timothy. I think it's going to be different because a man is easy. Women will make a big mess. Okay, I can see how this would work. And it's made of that, stuff you can bake, that silicone, soft. So it's shaped like female, and it's got this too. I guess that you can actually, I don't know. I'm going to practice in the house. And it does give you a little directions. And it's by a company called Sunany. Sunany. And it folds up. I'll probably never get it in that bag again. Hey, listen, when you're out in the woods or you're by yourself in a van and you're overnight, at least it's something that doesn't make a mess. Like a Wishi. Exactly. Let me get it back in here. That's the point. Now, how do you get it back in? So, I will have to practice before I go on the little trip. Oh, Babu, I don't know if I can promise that. I'm not painting right now. I will be painting, as it gets hotter and hotter. I won't be able to make jewelry, so I'll be painting. But you can send me a picture of your cat. Here's how I will do this. I don't do watercoloring. I do acrylic now. So I'm not going to do a watercolor. And we can talk, but I'm not sure that I'm able to do your cat right now. Hi, Constantine. Hey, happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. Yay. Hi, Menno Fairy. Things are good. Things are pretty darn good right now. It was a bad month. I'm so glad it's the end of this month. I'm done with May. And that's good. It's a good thing. Hello, Nona May. Really, I have been stuck in traffic. When Kathy and I used to do these, fairs, art fairs, I've had times when I can't find a bathroom. I mean, I don't want to wet my pants or the bed, but or the chair. I think it's good to have some other way. And I do. They're not expensive, and you can put them in your purse. And God forbid well, like at this place, it's a yurt. It's got water, but it doesn't have a bathroom. It has a little fridge and a little microwave and a table and chairs and a bed, couch. So in the middle of the night, even though I'm not going to be far from the restroom at this park, I still don't want to go in the middle of the night anywhere. So just in case, it's just in case. Tomorrow night, Marilyn, my dear friend Amanda is going to be coming to town. So, if anything, I might just stop by the Zoom and say hello, but that would probably be it. Yeah, this is the new phone. This is the S21, and I'm excited to I haven't done videos yet. I'm looking forward to it. They've got a lot of neat stuff on this phone. It's called the Director's View. So, yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty good. They're not fancy, but I'm gonna bring an area rug, and I'm gonna bring a little in my little cute little intensity lamp that kind of goes to a dim. A couple things. I'm gonna bring some electric what do you call it, plugs, an extension. Yeah, so Saturday I'm going to have company. But, we'll probably stop and say hello. I can log on and say hi. And for those of you who don't know, we have a few people that get together on a Saturday night for Zooming. Ever since 2020, we did it. All of 2020. And now we just do it because we like it. It's the only way that's kept me sane is my channel, the Zoom parties, video chatting, so that now that we can go anywhere, though, thank goodness it's starting to get back a semi-normal, which is pretty good. Tomorrow's your birthday, Timothy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Timothy. Williams. Happy birthday to you. And many more. I hope you have a great celebration of your day, of your birthday. How old are you going to be, if you don't mind? Oh, wow, Donna, I'm sorry you lost your kitty. Oh, God bless the kitty and you. Yep, they always stay with us. Our loved ones stay with us. Marilyn said we can. Yeah, we'll we'll log on because it will be at my place here. Hi, Betty. I really don't do. I really don't take and do people's pictures of their dogs and stuff. So you can send me the picture, and if if I feel like I can do it, I might do it. So that's like how I do that. Well, you're young, Timothy. But I'd like to see a picture of the dogs. Someone sends me a picture, and it's like, if I think I can do it, then I will. I promise. But sometimes it's challenging to do that. And it's like pressure. And you know what happens when you get older? You don't want pressure. I don't like pressure on me. The first time in a year, wow, Constantine ate inside a restaurant. I've eaten inside restaurants all along if they like, I mean, not a lot. But... Okay, great. Wow. Yeah, I would love to see it. You never know. Sometimes I can do it. I have done a few dogs, friends of mine, but it's such a challenge, and I'm sort of not, I haven't, the last time I painted was in Florida. I'll get it going again. Yeah, what kind of food did you have? Oh, that's funny, Callum. You're such a joker. And I do use acrylic. I'm not really into the watercolors now. Yeah, he's young. Well, young but older but not old, I feel like I'm not old. I hate the word elderly, You went to Thai food? My favorite food is Thai. I think that's my favorite food. If I had to pick something. Like when I go to a town, I usually look to see if there's a Thai restaurant. And I love any kind of Asian food. I really do. But Thai is my very fave. Yeah. So okay, let's play a game. And you have to think back in your days of when you went to a restaurant and it was like so special that it stays in your memory forever and ever. It doesn't matter what kind of food. It could be really fancy, or it could be just something that really brings back a memory, and maybe we can share. I'll tell you about mine. Oh my goodness, Nana May, your dog was bit by a black snake. Oh my God, that would scare the heck out of me. I'm so glad he's okay. Well, you're as young as you feel, Okay, here's my little story of one of my favorite. I'm thinking of it and it's popping in my mind because I've had a lot of good meals. But I remember my parents took me to Las Vegas. It was almost a spur of the moment. I was meeting them in Tampa. They were coming in. They were living in North Miami. I was in the Tampa area. They stopped in Tampa, and they had this what do you call it when they all charter a plane to Vegas? I forget what they call it. A junk. Wow. All right. Anyway, I got to go on last minute. I went on the plane with my parents, and we had first class. Anywhere you wanted, you could order room service, all included in a junket. My dad liked to play. Oh, look at all you guys already know. Mom and I went to. Okay, let me catch yours, and then I'll tell you mine. Okay, Marilyn. She says my mom and I went to a Thai place after we both really were full. It looked like we hadn't touched our food. 5 relatives ate from the leftovers, and there was still enough for another meal. Well, that's a lot of food. Okay, that stands out. That's a good memory, though. Okay, Kimberly, she says, my mom had a watercolor hanging over her sofa for years. When she passed, we cleaned out the house and took it, and no one else wanted it. Ah. Tapestry Tart says, Shakey's Pizza. Junket is when, like, if you're a gambler, let's put it that way. If, like, then let's say you have enough credit and you've done this with this company, they run a junket. So maybe they take a plane full of charter guests and everybody on the plane are players. So they all have to put up X amount of dollars or prove that that's in their account on hold for this. If they lose the money, it's, of course, they lose it. So that's something like that anyway. So we stayed at, like, that time we were at the Dunes, and they had a fancy restaurant, a couple of them. And we went, and there was guys on violins all around the entire table. You know? I mean, just serenading us, and the food was exquisite. And I remember that room service, we got, like, shrimp cocktails for, like, 4 people, and there was only 3 of us. You know, crab, salad. It was fun. Donna says the first fancy restaurant, the Luau Room at the airport when I was 7. That would stand out for sure. Mai Tai. Neat. Sam's Far East. What's LG in the LG? Chicken mango, yamola. That sounds awesome. How old was I then, Carol? I was like 26, something like that, right around there. I was living in Clearwater playing guitar. I even had my guitar with me. And I remember my dad's asking the guy if he could take his daughter on the junket because they had a 2-room suite. And the guy said, sure, Joe. You know, my dad's name was Joe. So I actually had my guitar in my van, and I went down to the van and parked it long term. I had the guitar. I didn't have any other clothes. My mom and dad took me to the a mall and got me underwear and a nightgown and an outfit. I was so happy. It was wonderful. I do. Donna says, remember when the airports were fancy? We went to a Pan Am and dressed up. Now it's yoga. Yeah, things have changed. Timothy says, my favorite meal was a fresh fruit platter flying to Hawaii on the upper deck of the 747. That's an awesome memory, Timothy. Yeah, wow. 747s. Hawaii. Oh, wow. Let's see. Yeah, fun times, you know, and usually around food. I mean, I know a lot of times it's around food, good times, family, and of course, just my parents being with me, and it was so special, you know. They were so sweet. Carol says, I went on a honeymoon to Lake Tahoe and kept getting asked to leave because I was only 18. That must have been fun, though. Lake Tahoe's so beautiful. I think that should be on everybody's bucket list, is to go to Lake Tahoe. Tapestry Chart says, on a flight from Burbank to San Jose, I was about 11 years old. My dad gave me coffee and Baileys. Ooh, Dad. Constantine, you felt like you were breaking the law, having nothing on your face and going inside. You know, we've been kind of, I don't know if it's lucky or not, okay? But everybody here has, like, given up that mask so easily. It's been like that. I'm glad that I'm glad I don't have to wear one. And anyone that wants to wear one is fine. I understand. I do. And people that wear them probably won't get colds anymore, you know. It does help, but I can't like live like that. So I choose. Yeah, we have a choose. We can choose. That's what I did. I chose. Hello, Linda. Wow, that's interesting. She says that they're all coming to Las Vegas right now from California, backed up already. Planes are lined up. Good times for all. Yeah, Vegas has opened up. That's for sure. Getting back to normal. Well, I've been to Vegas many times. I haven't been in a long time. Last time I was in Vegas, my cousin who lives in Buffalo, her name's Risa, and her husband, David, they lived in Vegas. So Kathy and we went to Vegas and stayed with them. Donna, you still have to wear masks. Yeah, we don't. I mean, if I go into the city, you know, if I go to Abilene or Wichita Falls, I'll always have a mask with me. I don't. I'm not adamant about not wearing it. But you guys know I love my lipstick. And when I hated it. If I don't have to wear one, I'm not gonna. Anyway, I remember that memory of going to Vegas with my parents. That was so good. Carol said I had a bad episode this week. Oh, really? A man screamed at me in Publix, "Take my mask off. Take that mask off." It shook me up for the rest of the day. I have my vaccine but still wear my mask for a bit longer. I can't believe anybody would say that to anybody, Carol. How dare him? Did you ignore him? I hope you did. Some people are so, I don't know what the word would be, righteous? Self-righteous to be able to tell somebody what to do? Yeah, the paper masks are a lot cooler. And the plastic one I showed you a few weeks ago, those were really good. Yeah, but even if he isn't vaccinated, Kimberly, you don't tell somebody to take their mask off. It's so weird. Constantine says, my memorable, favorable meal was in Palm Springs at Melvin's. I had steak Diane, and they made Cherry's Jubilee tableside for dessert. That sounds so good. It really does. Cherry's Jubilee. Yeah, baby. I've had some really nice dinners, too. I mean, I could go on. The only reason I picked that one was because, can you imagine having violins dancing all around you? And all the maitre d's were just amazing. I'm so sorry, Carol, that you had to do that, but it is upsetting for someone to tell someone else to do something like that. Really? Yeah, there's Hi White Sally. Yeah, there's people have to wear masks some places. I don't know what's gonna happen, but eventually we'll be free, I hope. Hi, I'm a win-win. You love to make Cherry's Jubilee? Sorry, honey. I'm busy right now. I'm on live. Love you. That was Tanny showing me. Tanny's, I think he's 8.5, and he's gonna be and he loves art, so he was showing me some stuff. Anyway. Yeah, people should be able to, I don't understand anybody like that, really. Like, those people that are that upset or that freaked out, they shouldn't go to the store. Michael, Donna, how you doing? I grew up in Texas near Galveston, right across from the causeway. Been up north for 30 years. Still miss Texas. Oh, I don't know. I'm not really a huge Texas fan, but I live here. I don't dislike it though. Truth is, I don't know much about it. I really don't. I only know this west. I live in a small town in west central Texas. So, you were smart, Carol, just to walk away. I would. That was the smart thing to do. Kimberly, that's amazing. She says that she has a neighbor who wears a mask, safety glasses, long sleeves, gloves, and long pants to mow his yard. I call it his yard armor. It is funny. It takes all kinds, and just it just goes to show you that you never know. You just have to keep your cool, because you don't want things to escalate. That's for sure. So you were smart. Turn away. Yeah, it's been interesting. Let me show you what I made. I made a couple of necklaces. Um, in Love with Health, if you're here or if you see this, you said you wanted one of these pearl and crystal necklaces, so I made one more today. And that's this one. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. And I also made, let me get this one back hanging. Where's the other one I made? Um, is that it? Yeah. And then this is a multicolor. No, this is not it. Well, this is for sale, but it's not the one I made. I gotta find it. Let's see. It's hard to find things. Oh. It's dark on this side here. You're wearing your pearl necklace that I made you, Kimberly? That's going to be so pretty at the wedding. It was a whirlwind trip because we had no plans. And they're like, go go lock up your van, go park it. And I did. We saw Elvis Presley. So it was 1970, I think it was 1976. Because he was still alive. When did he pass away? I forget. Because he was alive. But it was like the last year of his life, I think. If you're allergic or something, you have a reason. There's reasons. That's why people... 77? Yeah, I think it was 76. So in Vegas, we saw Elvis Presley and we saw Tony Bennett. And they put you in the best seats, and it's all included when you're gambling. And my dad used to play, he used to play craps. And that was his game. I didn't like that game that much. But he always gave me, like $100 in chips, and I would try to have it when I got home. Yeah, so I saw Elvis in 1976. And he didn't look that healthy to me either. I think I missed something. Joan says, I saw Elvis in Tampa right before he died. Yeah, when I saw him, I think it was like a year before he died. I just remember watching him on stage, and he had the big orchestra, and he gave out the scarves, his sweat rags, one after another. And I saw him look at his watch, like he had his watch turned, like as if he couldn't wait to get off, maybe to get high or something. I don't know, but he felt like, I don't think his heart was as into it as you would expect. Yeah, he died in 77. I remember. I just, it was, you know, it was an interesting weekend with my parents, That was probably a highlight of the three of us, just me and my mom and dad doing something so cool, and everything was included, and it was just fun. Went home with money. When my dad he passed away at 78. And that year before he passed away, he said to me, I'm going to go to, and he was living in Florida. I've never been to Graceland. Someday I'll see it. I'm not a huge Elvis fan. You have an Elvis scarf. Okay. Yeah, those are the people that were in Vegas then. It was fun. I enjoyed. That was the best Vegas trip. It was just so meaningful. You know, we had a good time together. It must have been a hard life. Yeah, I'm seeing him like his last year. He was not fat or anything, but you could see, you could see him sweating, and he just didn't look that healthy. But I loved his movies, and he had a great persona and voice. But I was more of a Beatle fan than I was of Elvis. My sister was 4 years older, so she was more of an Elvis fan, but I would copy her, and you know. Kathy Bailey. Hi, RV Debs. I still wear my mask and gloves at HEB at 2 masks. I got the vaccine, but I have COPD, and I don't know if the person next to me had the vaccine or not. And I cough a lot. Whatever makes, you know what I feel like? Whatever makes you comfortable, whatever you need to do for your own self, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. What I think and what I do for me is different than what someone else feels. So, I'm sorry you have to go through all that, because that's a lot. That's a lot to go shopping with gloves and mask. Not for me. I hope soon you'll feel like you won't need to do that. He was definitely one of a kind, Elvis Presley, for sure. Sissy, hi Sissy. She said, I want to come to Lollapalooza in October. My cap on my tooth came off the dentist time. July, I should know if I have my ducks in a row in order to travel. I can make the trip. I would enjoy hanging out with you. That would be great, Sissy. You just have to come up and say hello, and I'll be happy to visit with you. From reports, Marilyn said Elvis ate terrible diet, didn't really take care of himself. Touring probably just made it worse. Yeah, that limelight, to be in the limelight like these guys are, like Elvis, that's not an easy life. And, they turn to uppers to keep them going and sedatives to calm them down, and then they drink a little alcohol. Next thing you know, they're not looking so good. We all have to do, that's the thing. We have to do what makes us feel comfortable, or our families agreed upon. And we're all so different. My family here, they don't want to get vaccinated. I've asked, I've tried, but they tell me that it's a lost cause to waste my breath. So I get the message. But for me, I went and got the vaccine March 25th, and I'm done, and I'm happy about it, and I don't say nothing to anybody. You know what, Carol? It broke my heart when Tom Petty passed away, too. More than Elvis, actually, for me. That sounds like poor Judy Garland, Debs. What? I don't know what made you say that, because I lost my train of thought and don't know what you're saying. It's probably me. Yeah, make a reservation, sissy. You can always cancel it. I don't know how he died. I mean, really, I think he died, in the bathroom. Whatever it is, it wasn't pretty. Yeah, uppers, downers, and alcohol. Is that what you meant? Oh, sounds like Judy Garland. Yeah, sounds like a lot of those kind of famous people that, you think they should have the life by the balls and fabulous, but in reality, not necessarily. Yeah, pain pills are not good for going to the bathroom. I've only been on like that kind of a pain medication, like when I had my gallbladder out, or I'm trying to think if I ever. All I know is it made my stomach. It made me nauseous. Yeah, he died in the bathroom. Well, anyway, he died. John Prine, I loved so much, Donna. I've seen John Prine in concert twice. John Prine, he was so super talented, man. I don't know if y'all know who John Prine is, but he wrote Angel from Montgomery, and just all kinds of songs. Paradise. I always loved Elvis's wife on Dallas. I don't. Oh, Priscilla Presley. Is that who you mean? She was a beautiful lady. I remember. But I mean, those lives. We don't know how they lived, but it's not all as beautiful as we think. Yeah, because you can cancel if you make a reservation and you find that you can't make it. I paid for my yurt. Like there was only 5 yurts and I knew they're gonna go. Last thing I heard was only one left. Oh man. I think and then when John Lennon died, that was just tragic. Tragic. Hi Julie. Sorry it's choppy. I know how that is. Well, I'm glad you're saying hello, so I know you're trying to be in here. Yeah, if you're interested in the in Lollapalooza, which is this, it's a gathering for RVers to meet each other. A lot of YouTube channels and people that follow each other get to meet in person at the Abilene State Park in October. They do it once a year. So it's Lost on Land Again is the name of Lola, the lady that is the creator of it. That's her channel. So check it out. Thank you, Linda. I have fun doing the live chats. Sometimes they're harder to do than others, but you know, that's okay. How did you get to look, Marilyn? How did you find looking at that one? I mean, the only reason I know what they look like is because I checked on YouTube for Yurts and Abilene State Park, and there was a couple of people that stayed in Yurts showing what they got. But I don't remember. How did you find that video or that whatever you looked at? I'm curious. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I've been on the website, but I didn't see the yurt pictures, but I did find it. So you think that my video right now looks much clearer than usual? This is a much better camera, I think. Yeah, I can't wait to do a video and see how it looks. Cool beans. Yeah, I got to get used to it. It's weird. I gotta take the old camera and send it back, and I'm gonna take it back to factory. You know what they factory start over. What? Let me see. I wanted to go to this Lollapalooza last year. It was near Dallas, and they didn't have any cabins for rent because of COVID. But this year it's opened up, so I'm glad that they're renting out the cabin space. I watch Boondocking with Dennis. I do. I'm subscribed to him. I would love to do more. I have to figure out how to live here in my little town in my RV, which is I'm used to it, and get away camping and go camping or Airbnb. It depends on where I'm going, but I need to go away. I'd like a camping situation. So I'm going to work on trying to either find a small trailer that I can pull easy or trade my truck in for a van. So I'm going to within who knows. I'm not going to say when, but I definitely want to be able to get away and be comfortable. You're so good at this. See, I don't know how you do that, but I want to open that up and look. Let's see what I'm going to stay in. I'm going to decorate. I swear I'm going to make it really sweet. I'm in number 4. They have an outdoor grill, a picnic table, and a fire ring. And they have got water and electric, an interior light, microwave, refrigerator, nightstand, double and single bunk with mattresses, fold-out sofa, restrooms and showers nearby. So if you have to click on that picture, I take it. That's why I didn't see it. It's not letting me see the other pictures. What does it say about Yurt? Oh, this is Yurt number 2. Anyway, I'm bringing a rug, and I'm going to bring a little lamp and an extension cord, a nice thick extension cord, so I can, have electricity in there. I can't see the other picture for some reason. It's not showing me. I'm clicking on it. It's so weird that I can't see it. Oh well. The dogs can't go with me because they don't let dogs to be in the yurts, which is ridiculous. Wow, Julie, she said, I just got my camper trailer. Now I have to learn. It's a 2007 Forest River. I will use my van for travel. That's great. I might have missed some of your... I like Airbnbs too. It depends on where I'm going and how much money I want to spend. I still would love a van that I can sleep in the, in the cooler months. I certainly wouldn't be in the middle of the heat. Click on the big picture, then there are arrows. Oh. Okay, let me do that. I still can't get this thing to work. Okay, maybe that'll work. Hi, Butterbean Head. Yeah, traveling in a van is much easier for sure. I don't know why it's not working. Nope. I'll try later. I know the dogs can go with RVers that are in the park, in the RV spots, but the yurts, you can't have a dog, right? crazy. Hi, Lori. Lost in the Story, Lori. I love that name. And you have 200 watts of solar. Well, Julie, you're set. You can do a lot of stuff having a little trailer base. Like I have this. I have my 27-foot Forest River Salem LE. That's this. I'm not taking it anywhere. It's way too hard, too much for me. And I like the idea, like Marilyn, like you're saying. I just want a nice van, and I can fix it up. So if I want to sleep in it, I can, and I can always go to hotels. That's my prerogative. But I would like to be able to do the van, and I don't even mind a minivan because it's temporary. This will be my home base, and I can like take off with the dogs for even a few weeks. Wouldn't that be an adventure, you guys? And you guys would be there with me. So that's my plans. Like instead of moving away far at this point, I'm going to build my credit back, save some money. Right now it's hard to save because I'm buying stuff, but save a little money, and then eventually, definitely, not just eventually, actually, it's funny. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, I love my truck, but I wish my truck was the type of truck you could put a camper topper on, but you can't. So I'm going to try to get a van, and I think I can. I think I can sell my truck and get a van. Probably just maybe a 2014. Something like that, maybe 2012, 2015, something newer than what I've got. I looked at Carvana. They will deliver your van, your vehicle to you and pick up the one you're selling to them. And I have thought that I'm gonna take my time and kind of work on it. You think that's a better plan too, Constantine? Yeah, well, I mean, everything seems pretty good here, and yes, there are times when, I get blues, and this RV I'm outgrowing it. I have too much stuff, but otherwise, it's safe, it's cheap. I'm with my family. Yeah, there's times when I want to get away, and I need to get away. I should just get in the truck with the dogs and go. Yes, Tapestry Chart. Do you ever watch the YouTube Serene or the Simple Life? Yes, both. But I don't want to live in a car, that's for sure. Gypsy. My nose is running. Yeah, it takes time to figure out what I want to do, actually. Hiya, Seabead. I'm thinking right now that at this point, I'm getting older. I really don't know if I want to, start off in another city with not knowing really anyone. And if something's wrong, then I'm far for everybody to help me. And the other reason is when Kathy's mom, Mary, and I hope this doesn't happen for years, really. I don't even like saying it. But when she gets old enough to where, well, she's 91 and a half, Kathy and Mark are going to move in with her and help her through her last days of her life, whenever that is. And then at that point, I'll be able to move into Kathy and Mark's house. And maybe by that time, I'll be ready to hang out here and not worry about traveling. So between now and then, I have time to travel. Carol, but Minivan Lee doesn't have a bed. She sleeps on the carpet, like right on the floor. Yes, Timothy, I'm going to have to break them up eventually. Yeah, I would need to, if I'm going to do any sleeping in my vehicle, it's going to be a bed. a good bed, raised up, and I'll have storage underneath. I have actually, I had another van that I fixed like a camper back when I was 30 something. Catwalk, it is very, very nice. Of everybody here, you know, they want me to be safe. I mean, this is hard on me. It's in the summer. The air conditioner is, you know, it's a 2005 RV. It's not, you know, I don't know how long everything's gonna last, but there are times when it's a struggle, when it's a big storm and I feel it shaking and moving, and but I'm used to it. I can do it, even if I just do it for now. Yeah, I'd have to have a bed. Now, you know, some people are really good on their knees and stuff. I know myself pretty well, so if I do a van, I'm going to have a certain amount of comfort that I will make sure I have, or I won't do it. Hi, outdoor guy. Nice to see you. Why not consider a very small travel trailer? They're cheap, easy to tow, and have all the conveniences, and you could just keep your truck. I would be willing to do that too. I also look for small trailers. Um, right now, I haven't found anything, and a lot of people are selling stuff very expensive right now. Like those little cute small travel trailers are like $10,000. You know, I don't know. And a teardrop you can't stand up in. Might tiny full-time camping. Yeah, the teardrop's cute. But I need to be able to at least sit up and stand up to dress. And even in a van, I could work it out. But a teardrop is too small. Too small. I have 2 dogs. That wouldn't be good. Oh, my dogs are... Well, Rosie's under my feet. Because it might rain. Welcome everybody that's new. Hope you guys give me a thumbs up tonight. I would really appreciate that. That's something that us YouTube channel people love. Yeah, I need a comfy, fluffy bed and a place to sit, like some sort of chair, seat with a table. You are my brother, my little brother. I know, Constantine, I was thinking, well, you know, at the time when I was offered the St. Croix situation, I was like feeling really like lost on land, as a matter of fact. I was desperate to find something to do. And yes, I would love St. Croix. I love islands, but I don't want to be that far from my family. And not only that, it would cost so much to do that, to go to an island. And then if you don't have any more money and you're in the island and now you don't, I'm stuck there, you know? Yeah, I want to be able to stand up too. Yeah, I don't think I could do a teardrop. I mean, maybe on a weekend, you know, just to do it. Bent over a lot 4 years. Yeah. Now you have a hearth. I had to get more comfortable. I'm so glad you got more comfortable. Yeah, you need a place like a reading chair, a place to put your laptop. You know, there's certain things you need. And it's like a porta potty. I mean, you do. And I could see Mark helping me. He just built a chicken coop. We're getting chickens, I think, tomorrow. He just finished the chicken coop. And then, hi, Menno Fairy. Yeah, so, you know, I kind of, if I ever was to get just a plain, regular, you know, empty work van, I would fix it up. But even a minivan, I'd take the chairs out and put a bed in there and make it work. But I couldn't do it for long, you know. I would definitely, but that's when you go home, you know. That's when you go back to your house. What was that? My old phone. My old phone was talking to me. CB just tried making sleeping place in my SUV. Nope, not my age. Yeah, maybe when we were younger, I could like sleep on the back seat or something. Hi, Richard. No, I'm not. I'm never going to go full time, but I would love to go and meet up with my friends that do camp full time, and like went like courtside in January, or just meet up with a few people that I would like to meet and follow around a week or two here and there. Come back here and refresh. Yeah, the B would be awesome, wouldn't it? If I had money, I would definitely buy a camper of some sort. I'd like a camper van with high top, but they're very expensive. So chances are I'm going to just get a minivan. Yeah. And I wouldn't mind a nice minivan that's got low miles, that has something modern to it, and just, I could fix it up. I've had like 4 vans. Actually, I might have even had 5. I've had brand new Kia Sedonas, 2 of them. And I had a van that when I lived in Key West, just a work van that my dad gave me, and we fixed it as a camper, and I camped all the way up to New Hampshire by myself, camping. Yeah, so full time, no, no. But it's nice the idea. If I can get myself comfortable, I have to buy a lot of stuff. I would like to do a solar panel if possible. I know how to do in an inverter and a battery, or a jackery, something that would charge my phone and let me do my laptop at night. Yeah, Class Bs are ridiculous right now. The 2021, it's like buying a big home. Yeah, that's what I'd like, Menno Ferry, is a full-size van and convert it. But at this point, I probably will wind up with a minivan. Because right now, anything like that, people are into RVs right now. So they're hot commodity. They really are, especially the Class Bs and camper vans. That's nice, Linda. I didn't know you go camping. That's cool. I just saw some videos of these pop-up tents that are camping tents, and they look pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. You never know what I'm gonna do. If I have a van, a minivan, I might buy a tent camper, so that if I'm with friends for a while, I put the camper up and have my little outside kitchen and sure. That's a lot of money though. 2007, 14,000's a lot. I think it's a lot, but again, everything's changed. The prices of these of travel trailers and RVs right now are sky high. Even apartments and houses, everybody's freaking out. Right, used vehicles are expensive. I've been looking at Carvana. That's great though, Julie. I'm so glad you found something you like. Does it have a slide out? The Ford Connect. I haven't seen that. I'll have to look it up. Butterbean Head. I would love to do some sojourning with friends. Just spread out a little so I can still have. Yeah, that's what I mean, Butterbean Head. Is just, camp with friends. Maybe have a nice group fire, and you still have your space to go and be with yourself, which is a good thing. It's really raining where you are, Maryland. I know how that feels. Is your Chrysler still going good now, Carol? I hope. Everything's up. Prices are up right now. I'm going to check it out, Linda. I already started thinking about having the van and one of those tents so that you can make quite a nice setup. But I want to be able to like pull off at a rest stop and sleep if I felt like it, or go to a Cracker Barrel and just close up the curtains and have a fan on because I have a battery and I know what I have to do. Just have to, it's going to take time to get it together. Yeah, and a battery, if you buy a good battery, I have a battery here in my trailer, and whenever we lose electricity, my battery still is strong. I have lights. So if the power goes out, I at least have lights. Hi, Marilyn, darling. Nice to see you. Welcome. I'm glad it's not raining. I'm so sick of the rain here. I just took a video of the rain that we had. We had a downpour. And then the sun came out. Well, thank you. It's lovely to be seen. It's my fan. Yeah, I have a fan circulating, and I have to have a fan. Well, I can't keep my truck and buy a van. I can tell you that. I don't have money to have two vehicles. I love my truck, but it's just, the back of my truck, I hardly ever use it because it's too difficult for me to climb up into it and use it. It's okay. I have a 2006 Honda Odyssey, paid cash for it. I got it because I do want to do some camping in it. Yeah, just something that you can kind of rig it up and make it comfortable, make it fluffy, pillows, nice thick bedding. I can cook anywhere, I'm going to be buying a little camp stove, and I'm just going to slowly get everything I need. And by October, when I go to Lollapalooza, I will have anything I need to make it homey. Hello, hello. Let me see. I don't know how you say your name. It's hard. Tanija? Tangia? How about Tangia? That's pretty. Like if I wanted to go visit Constantine, for example, I at least have my little van that I could sleep in. Even if I go visit friends, I still probably would sleep in my van unless it was like so hot that I couldn't. But I won't travel in the heat. Hi, Deb. Who's the mama robin on the nest outside my window is really hunkered down right now. I bet she's got to protect her eggs. Yeah, a little power thing. Camp stove, power thingy, fan, soft pillows and cushy blankies, dog stuff, And I'm going to, if I can, if it depends on the van I get, really. And I like driving a van. I've had several vans in there. Just, you can load the whole van up and get to everything easy. Well, Tangia? It's a pretty name. If that's, I don't know how you say it. I wish I could hear you. Linda, we're getting a tiny cargo trailer, put everything in it, a pop-up tent, stove, table, 3 air conditioner, even an air conditioner hook up with the Jackery. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do out there nowadays, especially with all the Jackery type instant. It just I've watched so many videos when it comes to vans and campers and camping and solar, and so I kind of got what I need. It's just a matter of time. But until then, I have a nice truck, and I'll go. I can always camp in places that they have cabins. But when people are like, meeting for the RTR or something, you have to be sort of self-contained. And there's always motels and stuff. If you feel like you need a good hot shower and dose of cable TV. Yeah, my truck can tow a lot. It tows up to like 8,000 pounds or something. But I really don't. That's part of the thing is if I can get to where I don't have to tow something, that would be awesome. Yeah, I had I said I had like a Kia Sedona van, a couple of them, and then I've had a Ford Econoline van. There's all kinds of vehicles. It just right now it's kind of hard because they want a lot more money than they used to. What's a cap? A guy I've been watching lately has a cap. It's a cap on his truck bed. You mean like a camper topper? Um, my truck is a Chevy Avalanche, and they don't have toppers like that go on my truck. There's a lot of things to get. I just saw another thing I wouldn't mind getting, and that's one of those shower tents that you can put your porta potty in or whatever, your shower. I think that's a good thing to have. Even, you know, just it's good to have a way to make a little porta potty private. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I'd like to travel with friends. That's why if I do go traveling, I would like to meet up with, whether it's a few ladies that are traveling or guys and ladies, just hang out. I don't have to be up anybody's butt. I'm very independent, but it's nice to have people to go to a restaurant with when you find the place to camp, hang out together. Not a truck camper, just a cover that's even with the roof of the truck. Yeah, mine doesn't have a cover that fits that way. I do have a cover over the bed of my truck, but it's, flat. It's the kind of a truck I have. Most trucks have, you can buy toppers, you can buy all kinds of things like that, but if you look it up, there's some sort of soft sided tent that goes on the back, but I don't want to do that. That means you still have to get up onto that. It doesn't seem comfortable to me. It really doesn't. Plus, anything physical I have to do a lot, I don't want to do. So, you guys, it's been fun talking to you about. I'm getting excited about going, even in a yurt. Just the idea of, it's pretty much roughing it. There's not like sinks or anything. Just, yeah, safety and friends, people to socialize with. It's a short bed because if you look up the Chevy Avalanche, the way that it's built in the back, they don't have. It's not the right truck for campers. You'll never see a Chevy Avalanche truck camper. And if I can't use the back of the vehicle, and I don't, the only time I open the back at all is if we're going shopping and we're all three or four of us in the truck. We'll put bins of our groceries. So, and as far as towing goes, I've towed. I towed my truck. I towed up to Alabama and then to Texas, and I don't like it either. If I had a casita, but they're very expensive. Hello, Margie. RV Ashes in April. I love the casitas that are made out of fiberglass, the rounded edges, small. Those things are like, you can't even find them, and when you do, they're very expensive. So I'm thinking, some sort of van, maybe a pop-up tent that I put up next to it, and maybe a shower. Well, the pop-up tent would be really just as good as the shower tent. Let me see what you're... Let me look. Truck caps. Truck caps. Okay. Your truck... Let's see. Fit my truck. They have pictures of them? Oh, yeah. No, they won't have one of those for my truck. Nope. Yeah, that would be nice to have. But I don't think... I'm going to put down... I'm going to search. Choose your year. Fit my truck. What do you mean choose my year? Okay. They don't have any, they don't have avalanche. It's not even listed. Just like I thought. My truck is 2007. Yeah, I saw that, Richard. I saw that Bob Wells just bought an ambulance he's going to turn into his home on wheels. And I think he said he was going to take his van and give it to the Home Alliance. I'll probably give it to someone. I don't know how that works. I wish he'd give it to me, but it'd be nice to have a van and my truck. None of us are getting any younger, Nilla Lorraine. Avalanche shell. All right, let me look. Avalanche. I don't think they have one, but I'm going to look. Avalanche shell. Okay, I'm going to search. All right, let me Google it. I'm typing it in, so I'm not reading what's going on, but let me look at the truck with a shell. Let's see what it says. I don't, Chevy, oh, okay. I don't know. They're not really, that is the only time, I've never seen one. Avalanche XUV, what's a XUV? It's perfect complement to your Avalanche bold lines. Wonder how much those cost. It still would be hard for me to get in there. But I wish I had that. They don't tell you how much. Get a free quote. Yeah, I bet. Well, I'll have to check into that. You can sign up for the drawing. Can you imagine if I won Bob Wells' van? Gigglefish, you said they do make shells for the avalanche, but the bed is only 5'3", so sleeping in it would be difficult. No, I don't want to sleep in the back of that truck. I really don't. It's hard for me to get up into the truck. It's not convenient for me. So I'm certainly not gonna. Yeah, it's not comfortable. The Chevy Avalanche is not really a camper. Although the shell would be a great idea, but you still have to like bring the tail down, the tail of the back, and jump in. I mean, jump up and get in. And I'm not gonna do that. Toss a tent. Oh, you guys are funny. Wish you. What does that mean? Something your truck? Julie, look at your writing. I know. I can't read it. It would be good for storage. Yeah, but that's what it is now. It's good. I have a cover. It's just flat. So yes, that would be a better back than what I have now. A used tent trailer. Are you talking about a pop-up? Outdoor guy, are you talking about a pop-up camper? Exactly, Maryland. That's where I'm at too. Right. I need a regular, van. Not to jump up in the back and have to get on my knees and pull things out. I've owned 2 pop-up campers in my life. When I was traveling with my partner Kathy at the time, when we were doing Renaissance fairs, we would camp in our pop-up for like 8 weeks in one spot at a time. But I would not want a pop-up to go traveling on the road. Have you ever had a pop-up, outdoor guy? You get to a certain age and, you have to start thinking about comfort. I mean, I don't even want a tent camp, really, because then you gotta get the bed and all the stuff that you have to set up. I don't know. I just want a van. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Pop-ups are nice. I enjoyed being in the pop-up. We really made it comfortable. We had a screened-in room next to our pop-up that attached, and we, really made it spacious. Plus, in campgrounds they have picnic tables. We had an octagon-shaped screen room that went over the picnic table so that we could. That was our workspace to make our jewelry, and that was a nice big spread for 8 weeks. But it's not a pop-up is not a vehicle that you can pull off to the side of the road, like say at Walmart or at a rest stop. You can't just put a pop-up open. There's soft sides. Anybody could come in. It's a very uneasy feeling if you're not in a safe place. Yeah, and then if you have a pop-up and it's all wet, you can't put it away wet. If you do, it's gonna mildew. Then if you get home, you have to open it up. No, I don't want a pop-up. And think about it. You got cloth sides. Anybody could just, rip it open with a knife. It was good at the time. I enjoyed it. We even had one. We had 2 of them. One had air conditioning, which really helped, actually. It's a lot of work too, putting it up. it took the two of us to really, by the time you've pulled it down and pulled it, too much work. I'm older. I need to make it as easy as I can make it, honestly. Because if it's not easy, I won't do it. So. Supernova, how you doing? Yeah, well, I have had many thoughts about moving. When I was in Florida, if I would have found the right thing, I possibly would have stayed. But now that I'm back, I've decided that I really don't. That's why I moved away from Florida. People thought I looked happy. I was happy I was on the beach. I was watching the sunset and swimming in a pool. But no, I'm not a Florida person, really. An A-liner is great. I just don't see them for sale. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Pop-ups they're good once you set it up in the forest, and you're with your family and everybody's having fun. But to be on the road in one, not so great. Yeah, back to the van. That's what I've figured it out, that's probably my best bet. And maybe have a little tent that I set up so that I can take whatever I've got with me and put it in the tent and have more room. Julie says it took her 4 hours to set up the pop-up. Well, Kathy and I used to do it together, and it was like you have to set it all up, and then you gotta make the beds, and then you gotta hope that the rains don't touch the top because it might make it leak. A-liners are not cheap. I've already looked them up. A-liner, supposedly a good A-liner is like an easy pop-up, but we're talking thousands of dollars on a A-line. Lori, I love the beach too, and I really did enjoy just the whole thing. It was winter in Florida. I might spend winter in Florida this winter. I have a good friend who's invited me, and I might do that. So I'll let you guys know. You'll be the first. Well, you'll be maybe the third to know. Did Mark travel with us? The only time Mark traveled, I had a picture recently. When he had spine surgery, after that spine surgery, he was not working. He drove the truck where I'm in now, and drove me and Kathy, and at the time I didn't have Lily, it was Rosie. And we went to Kentucky, to Hilton Head for an arts and crafts show, then to Kentucky for another show, and one in the Cincinnati area. So yes, one time, and we stayed at those efficiency apartment places. Get a gun? Nah. I have, bear spray and wasp spray. I mean, I don't really want to just go by myself camping. I'd like to join some friends that are out sharing like a few weeks together here and there. That's what I'd like to do. Yeah, I think the van is the best bet for me. I whatever I do though, I'm gonna keep making videos, so. Oh my gosh, Minnow Fairy. Yeah, I'm just thinking that, I'm going to try to get away now. Right now I have something to look forward to in October. I might even in the summer find somewhere to go for a weekend or so. Every now and then if I was in it, let's just say I went on a van trip. I had a van and it's roughing it to a point. If I felt like I really needed to relax and get out of the van, I'd get a motel for a night, and take a hot shower along and watch TV with my feet up on the bed. But I think for, a few weeks to be fun. Kind of a challenge, And I'm a nester. Women are natural home bodies. I mean, we make our little nest, and I could do that. I could make it nice. So that's a possibility. Anytime I say anything on here, never hold me to everything, because you know how life changes on the dime. But it is good to feel I feel much more at peace with myself. Right, Giggle Fishy? I don't think so, Richard. I haven't talked to Craig in a long time. I don't think so. Yeah, can you imagine falling out of the pop-up? So, get with the right people. Go to places that are, the right place. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I will be, whether I have to take a hotel or a Airbnb or camp, I am going to get away. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, there's places in Texas I want to see. Actually, before I move away from Texas, I'd like to go to see Austin, Texas. Possibly go to the beaches, the Galveston, the beach, whatever it is, Corpus Christi. And I really want to go to Santa Fe. So one of my next trips, besides this October thing, is to take a drive to Santa Fe, stay at a hotel for maybe 2 nights, and just really enjoy the art and just the break, scenery. That's the same way I'm going to be, Butterbean Head. Yeah, I've never been to Austin. I've been to San Antonio. I loved it. I've been to Fredericksburg, which is a really cool little town. And I've been to Dallas. And I just haven't really been to Austin's and Houston. I don't really want to go to Houston, really. It's too big of a city. Too much traffic. I think it's going to be fun. I know I'm going to have a good time, because there's going to be people at Lollapalooza that I'd love to sit and visit with and enjoy a fire and have a cookout. And even just with myself, just a good break, Thank you, Julie. Feeling is mutual. Yeah, you don't have to keep saying that, though, Linda. I'm going to get my hot water here. I have all the intentions. Believe me, I need it more. I want it more than you think. But I have to wait and get the right one. The guy hasn't called me back, so this plumber's not that interested. Yeah, I've never been to Houston. I don't know what it's like. But Santa Fe, I kind of have seen a lot of videos, and it looks really, it's like a place that I probably would really like. Yep. So you guys, I've got a lot in the future. I'm going to share it all too. And I think it would help my channel if I was traveling. I think you guys would really enjoy it. And I think I'd pick up a lot of subscribers that enjoy, people traveling, especially older women, seeing how we do it. Maybe he went out. And, today I got an email. A company wants me to do a review. It's, and it's so weird that it's hiking sticks. They kind of have the big the bottoms that you can change for the terrain. And it's walking sticks. I'm like, I don't know why they want me to see it. But I think I will get them, because it's good to have walking sticks. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, man. I've never stayed in a yurt, so that's kind of a neat thing. I'm going to probably, just to stay in the yurt, it's a double bed, I'm going to probably buy like a mattress pad. I can put it on mine when I'm done, camping. I can use it on my bed. Rosie is under my feet. She's usually on the couch, but because it's kind of like stormy out, she chooses to be under my desk. And Lily is in her little bed. I don't know if you can see. Now, she's... You can't see. What's Houston like? Is it fun or worth going to see or no? Yurt. Living in a yurt. Yeah. It should be interesting. I'm bringing a fan. I'm bringing a heater. I mean, I'm moving in, a rug, a lamp, something that I can, a candle, I don't know if there's screens on like any of the windows or the doors of the yurt, but October's not too buggy, so it'd probably be fine. Rosie doesn't like any thunder or lightning or rain. She just gets very upset. It's round and it's got wood and canvas, and then it's there's a skylight, like you can see the sky. There's a dome. Gotta have a fan. I'm glad the rain stopped, Marilyn. Yeah, well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna tell them to send me the walking sticks. I don't go walking that much, but I think camping and doing that, it is probably, I'm gonna get a little backpack, like a purse, backpack purse, so that I can use it. So you'll probably have to, see that, my review. I have no idea about, hiking sticks, but I just was watching some videos on hiking the Pacific Crest Trail and the Appalachian Trail, and they all had sticks. Yeah, they have a dome on top. It's like a clear, I don't know if it's glass. I think it's probably plastic, and that so you can see the sky. Yeah, it should be interesting. Whatever. I'm ready. I'm ready for an excitement, a little excitement. It's only, I've got time. I might even do a trip before that. Well, this depends. So you guys, I'm glad you came tonight. I hope that you will, before you leave, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, that would be such an awesome thing, because I love seeing my thumbs ups. My thumbs ups. Actually, I don't know how that helps, but it does help. Yeah, I know. I watched him using those. Yeah, the sticks would be helpful if I'm going to take any kind of, little path on the hike. I'll take the sticks. I have a walking stick that was my husband's. Yeah, exactly, Butterbean Head. I'm gonna have my little backpack, just a kind of a purse backpack, and stick some water in there, and first aid, and but I can't do the walking sticks and have the dogs with me. So I can't believe how they have to walk through. They have to walk the Sierra Mountains in the snow and ice and rocks. I mean, I could never do that kind of a hike. I would love to be able to, but I like to watch other people do things I can't do. right, Butterbean Head. Of course. Yeah, both dogs. I can't take two dogs. It's hard to go places with two dogs. But anyway, they can stay home when I go to the Lollapalooza. I'll be dogless. So I hope you've enjoyed this gathering tonight. It was kind of fun, you know. We didn't play any games. Maybe next time. I thought that fascinating things that we needed to know turned out to be fun. Yeah, you got to be strong to be hiking the Pacific Trail or the Appalachian Trail. You know, they're going over mountains and rocks and desert and muddy places and dangerous hikes. But I do enjoy watching people doing things that I wish that I was young enough to do. And in my mind, I can feel it. I feel their spirits. Yeah. And if I would do it if I was young. Lurking is good. That's true, Linda. I'm going to enjoy it. Bears and snakes. No thanks. Well, you guys have a real good weekend. Thank you for coming in and visiting with me. As always, I adore all of you and really appreciate you too. Yep, see you on Tuesday. And I'm going to have a video. I'm going to put a video out too. I'm going to go play with my new phone. Oh, hi, Molly. I'm glad you made it. Y'all have a really, really good... This is red. Does it look orange to you? I guess it's kind of an orange red. Yeah, I can see where that... Anyway. See you soon. Love y'all. Peace out.